Excuse me. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holy Community Oceania Morning Hundoke, together with Rev Yutaka Yamada on this Monday, the 4th of May, 2026, or the 18th of March in the 14th year of Chongalguk. Thank you all for coming, and let's begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Shanji Champuninge, Kyombe, Paro. And let's recite our family pledge, both in Korean and English.
가존맨세 8. 천일국 주인, 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 천일국 시대를 맞이하여 절대 신앙, 절대 사랑, 절대 복종으로 신의 일제 이상을 이루어 지산 천국과 천산 천국의 해방권과 속방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 8. Our family, the owner of Chongalguk, pledges, having entered the era of Chongalguk, to achieve the ideal of God and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven by centering on true love. Thank you. I'd like to share again True Mother from the Soul Detention Center that she, on the 8th of March, 2026. Beloved Japanese members, please remain strong. Our Heavenly Parent is surely alive and is still working today. When viewed through the eyes of faith, heaven is never silent. Throughout the 6,000-year providential history of humankind, heaven has continuously guided history forward, and at this very moment, heaven is working to fulfill love and the providential will for God's beloved children. Heavenly Parent has waited patiently throughout the 6,000 years of human history and has always been with us. And in the end, Heavenly Parent's dream will surely be fulfilled. Therefore, no matter what circumstances we faced, we must not become discouraged, but move forward with faith in Heavenly Parent. Heavenly Parent always knows our prayers and devotions. Heavenly Parent knows every tear we shed and every hardship we endure. When we look back on the providence, we see that God has always initiated new aspects of the providence from places of suffering. From a human perspective, things may appear difficult, but when we look with eyes of faith within those very circumstances, preparations for heaven's will are being made and a new path is opening up. When we consider the heart of Heavenly Parent, who has patiently endured throughout the 6,000 years of human history, we come to believe that even the difficulties we are experiencing now are ultimately part of the process through which heaven's will is being fulfilled. Beloved Japanese members, please maintain your center until the end. Our Heavenly Parent's dream will be realized. Arjun. Thank you. And before we welcome up Rev Yutaka, I'd like to share a praise song. So please.
So let us all go back to parents' embrace.
차렷 경례 더더욱
Thank you, and let's give a warm welcome to Rev Yutaka as he shares this morning.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining today's morning Hundoke. Today is also a beautiful Monday. Let's also start together. So last weekend we had the several great event, and I appreciate our brothers and sisters to attend the several those events. So in Korea also, and also each countries. So I'd like to share some photo first, then also share the message together. So last Saturday, there was the 59th Heavenly Parent Day, and also 67th through Parents Day, and also the Three Parents Holy Anniversary for 766 Holy Anniversary. So in the morning, we had the Kyeonbel ceremony in Cheonsimon in Korea. So I don't have a photo, but this photo, that around 500 leaders gathered together and offer the Kyombei ceremony. And after that, we had also the ceremony and blessing event. I believe everyone also watched through Zoom or YouTube and attended together this the World Center. So there was also offering ceremony from each continent. So usually each continent offer our chanson and choose the one special gift as a representative. So this time we offer this one, and this one was chosen from the gift from Australia. So this time I received several proposal, and this Australia one was most beautiful. So we also chose this thing and offered to the parents. So thank you for preparing, choosing the things. So every holiday time, we are offering gift. So I believe each country, please also choose the best things, some proposal, and we'll offer the thing as the representative of the continent. So this is from Australia this time. So you could see each continent also offered a beautiful gift. And there was also the inheritors and the UPA offered a song, and also each leader shared speeches, and religious leaders. I could not get all photos, but it was also beautiful and good sharing, and also blessing ceremony. So you could see. So during that time, Reverend Du also share the message about apple tree, right? So that one was really significant things when the typhoon come and also hit the apple tree. Many trees were fallen, but only one fruit was remained. Then father also asked to CUP members what to think. Just one fruit are remaining. So if you are my position, what you will do? The many people are expecting, try to protect that kind of answer, but father's answer was totally different. If God and myself, if we see one fruit are remaining on the tree after typhoon, then I will shaken the tree more and let the remaining fruit fell down. Then what's happened? Even contestly shaken, but if the fruit would be remained, then from that moment or from that fruit, new providence is continuing or beginning. So he gave this message actually in Malaysia or Thailand, and this time also he shared this message to all over the world. Now we are facing many challenges, but we can also imagine those story again. Difficulty and challenging is not just for the crisis or emergency. We can see this is also the God's guidance, God's work through facing many difficulty or challenges. But through these things, we could see ourselves, or we could see what is true and what is wrong, and how we can raise up, or how we can stand strongly more together with our heavenly parent. That's why many challenges is coming, but through the things or behind of these circumstances, we have to understand the meaning of our heavenly parent and meaning of the heart of our heavenly parent. And after Reverend the message, our Shinchu Shinu missionary also shared the message. Their message also significant. They said, even we could see difficult things, but we cannot be sad all the time. We can also smile and also enjoy and overcome those situations and share the beautiful songs. So this ceremony time, we could see those insight of our Reverend Du and also Shinchu missionaries and also our beautiful inspirational message of the Christian leader and also those songs. After that blessing ceremony, even of course, Mada is in detention center or those situation, but many couple decided and prepared and attended blessing. So this is also beautiful, almost full participation in the World Stadium at the time, and many are really happy and show their faces. You see, and in the end, there was also Omanse by content director, and also I am one of the one who offered the Omanse. But I also saw many country already stopped the video. I'm not sure. Someone watch until the end. Anyway, this was also conclusion of blessing at the time. Then also we had a photo together, our Asia Pacific group. And Rie is a UPA missionary now in Sydney. So they came to Korea and attended blessing. And I believe each country also offer organize the blessing ceremony. So I could not share all photo and also photo from each country. So I believe when you organize or each leader prepare the fundoke, maybe you can share your country's testimony and also photo together. So this is just as a representative of Oceania photo. This is in Sydney. So I believe you had a good time. And also, I believe you have many stories, so you could share. And also, you could share heart and also episode. So anyway, thank you for organizing and thank you for attending those blessing ceremony. And now, after this is yesterday, we are having the leaders meeting in Korea. And yesterday there was the global mission recognition ceremony. So now, I think there are 500 or 600 center or churches in the world. Then each center set the goal for several activities. For example, witnessing, for example, guiding youth, and for example, also the financial transparency. There's several area, and 500 or 600 churches are in the world, and among them, around 50 churches fulfill each person's goal, each church's goal. That's why they gave this awarding ceremony. So it was happened yesterday. So you could see from Oceania, several churches are selected, and among them, also there was the recognition ceremony. So Marshall Island and Melbourne and Auckland and Vanuatu. I think four churches from Oceania side. So myself and Daniel are there as representative. I think also Sydney. I think 5 churches are representative from Oceania, and also several country from Asia Pacific and also world level, there was also the recognition ceremony. So we can really encourage and really appreciate all country, all churches, centers, blessed family join together and return happiness to our heavenly parent and through parents. So every year we are trying our best. So I really appreciate all leaders and brothers and sisters, your Johnson and heart. So those things will be shared, reach to our heavenly parent and also share to the world. So there's a video. So I think if you didn't watch, maybe you can watch together. And as a representative testimony, our Reverend Takaki from Marshall Island shared to the peoples. So we could also recognize those investment. Anyway, thank you. There is a link. Please, national leaders, you can share to your brothers and sisters. Anyway, thank you. So we are having continuously the meeting in Korea and also discuss for the next things. So if there is something, I will also update all the time. Okay, thank you. So this is the Oceania Asian Pacific representative together with Reverend Du and Mrs. Du. So we also took photo together. Okay. So today, there is no Reverend Du's weekly message, but instead of that, there is a message from the Vice President of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification Korea, Reverend Kim Dong-young. It was shared 3 days ago. So I also share to you the extension of the suspension of True Mother's detention. I think maybe some of you received this message, but this is the official update from the Family Federation Korea. So we can even short message, short update, that we can sit together about the latest situation of our true mother. Okay, so Mrs. Na, please.
Dear beloved family members, we extend our heartfelt gratitude along with comfort to all blessed families who have been offering prayers out of concern for True Mother's health and well-being. I would like to briefly report on the recent developments, focusing on the points many of you have been asking about.
Thank you. So, as you know, our mother's situation still under the detention center or under those kind of circumstances. And because of the legal case, international headquarters or another country cannot share officially because this Matters, those cases is under the Family Federation Korea. So that's why the another leader could not share directly. So we can receive the official message from the representative of the Family Federation Korea. So our Vice President of Korea, he shared this time the latest update of our mother's cases. Please.
Extension of suspension of detention execution. As reported in the media, the suspension of execution of detention for True Mother has been extended until 2 p.m. on May 30th. This means that True Mother remains in the hospital instead of returning to the detention center on April 30th. There is generally no daily visitation available while Mother is in the hospital. Prior to the April 28th hearing, the court confirmed the status of True Mother's course of treatment and conveyed its position that if treatment is still continuing, a request for an extension should be submitted. Accordingly, the defense team immediately submitted the prepared request for extension.
Yes, thank you. So legal team requested the extension of the mother's hospitalization, and this time it was also accepted. So you could see, please.
The defense had already submitted a supplementary application for bail on April 27. The documents detailed the progress of True Mother's shoulder surgery, as well as the essential treatment and rehabilitation process needed in the future, based on the opinions of cooperating medical specialist. They also earnestly conveyed their serious concerns for Mother's health, were she to be further confined at the detention center. As a result, shortly after the hearing, around 6 p.m. on the 28th, the court approved a 1-month extension of the suspension of detention. This is a grace of heaven that allows True Mother to devote herself fully to her recovery, and a precious outcome made possible through the devotion and prayers of our family members.
Yes, thank you. So now True Mother's hospitalization was extended, and also there is also cases of our mother's health. So we have to offer continuously prayer and also really quick recovery for our True Mother. There is some kind of photo through website or even some nation maybe posting those kind of the mother's latest photo. Also we could see, but really so sorry for our True Mother staying more than 222 or 3 days, I think, in the detention center or this under circumstances. Surely this is not easy for our True Mother's physical body. Of course, mother's heart, spirit is strong, and mother never say about her health situation. But also we could imagine, we can see, so those photo, also a situation. So really, we should offer more heart and also Johnson for our mother's health, safety, and also quick release from that place. So anyway, 1 month, this extension of the detention, the hospitalization was approved. But of course, the suspension. But anyway, this 1 month situation was extension was happened. So anyway, we will also continuously offer the prayer. And also I heard the trial result, the court result would be coming on June, middle of June or something. So we have to see those things too. This.
A holy marriage blessing anniversary filled with the spirit of spring. Beloved family members, True Mother has always held a special love for the spring season, perhaps because it is the time of True Parents' Holy Wedding. May the 2nd marks the 66th anniversary of the Holy Wedding, as well as the 1st anniversary of the Chonwan entrance ceremony, a deeply meaningful and providential day. We are grateful that this precious occasion can be observed during an extended period of the suspension of detention rather than with True Mother in the detention center. Though it is not freedom, we hope that this news has brought you some measure of comfort and relief.
Yes, thank you. So at least the hospital is totally better than inside of the detention center. That's why now, during this time period, mother was not in the detention center even during this special ceremony moment. So at least we can also see or imagine the heart of our True Mother. please.
On April the 25th, True Mother expressing her concern for the Japanese family members shared the following. I trust the Japanese family members. I know their loyal hearts and devotion as they continue to believe and follow even amid difficulties. I love you all.
Yes, when True Mother received a report about the Japan cases, True Mother also gave those message. So I heard this was given on April 25 maybe. So Mother is really encouraging and giving also the comfort our Japanese member and also those circumstances in Japan. Please.
Even in the midst of hardship, True Mother does not dwell on her own situation, but instead seeks to comfort and encourage the family members, allowing us to deeply feel her great love. In every circumstance, True Mother first looks toward the will of Heavenly Parent and continues to guide us forward. As we approach the Holy Wedding Anniversary, we sincerely pray that all of us family members will once again reflect on her words and engrave deeply in our hearts True Mother's love and heart, becoming chosen people who live accordingly. Aju.
Yes, thank you. So we could see our heart love of our True Mother to all our brothers and sisters. Mother is really concerning and also loving and really praying for us. So how ourselves, how we can stand well and really return the happiness to our true mother, true parents, and our heavenly parent. This is also important for us, for our heavenly parent and true parents. So our Shinchu missionary, they are also encouraging us. Let's show the hope and also happiness through our place, and let's really expand our heaven's providence. So we could see those heart of our heavenly parent and true parents and heart of our true mother. Let's continuously pray, and in the same time, we can think what is dearly mother's hope now, and also our heavenly parent. Mother is offering a special prayer or chanson in this kind of circumstances, and surely Mother is also waiting for the moment to be released from those environment and tell us to go together and to fulfill heaven's dream and heaven's hope. So we will go together with heart of our true parents, true mother, and we will also fulfill the thing. So this is the update from Korea. So if there is something, I will also continuously update together. So I think still there's time. I will continue to share the message, the only begotten daughter, true mother, in the words of true parents. Now chapter 5, the birth and growth to maturity of the only begotten daughter. Okay, please read.
From ancient times, the Han people of Korea, whom Heavenly Parent prepared for the birth of the only begotten daughter, have long embraced the philosophy of Kyongchon-ein, revering heaven and loving humanity. Clothed in white, for thousands of years they have cherished purity, lived peacefully despite enduring countless invasions, and remain steadfast in their love of peace. Through the Han people, Heavenly Parent prepared a foundation within Christianity for the birth of the only begotten daughter. Amid the global wave of Christian missionary efforts, the Han people of Korea proactively embraced Christianity on their own, allowing the religion to flourish quickly, even under persecution. Christianity maintained its presence among the Korean people and expanded significantly through the Great Christian Revival movement in the city of Pyongyang, which became known as the Jerusalem of the East. On the foundation of the Protestant Reformation and the Christian faith of the Korean people, True Mother, the only begotten daughter coming for the first time, was born in 1943. This marked the first time in the 6,000-year history of the providence of restoration that the only begotten daughter appeared.
Yes, thank you. Yesterday, we had also the international symposium about Epic of Korean Han people. There's also video, or maybe you could watch later, but each professor also update or share the content of the Epic of Korean Han people. So how we can learn those historical, also the providential matters, and also this book of our only begotten daughter, we could also recognize and understand the meaning or background history of God's providence. So Christianity and how our Heavenly Parent prepared for sending only begotten daughter on this earth. Okay, so this is the, I think, final slide, I think. This is the final slide, please.
Heaven had to protect the only begotten daughter, True Mother, on her path to maturity and the perfection of her heart. Thus, following Korea's emergence from the colonial era, Heaven guided her and her family to move to the south to escape the communist regime. During the Korean War, Heaven ensured her safety by promoting 16 United Nations member states to participate in the war in support of the South, thus allowing her to take the path of a refugee. True Mother did not have to learn about Heavenly Parent's truth from anyone. Like Adam and Eve before the fall in the Garden of Eden, she was conversing with Heavenly Parent directly, coming to a deep understanding of God's will as she matured.
Yes, thank you. So we could see our True Mother's life course from the birth of our True Mother in North Korea place. And also, we could also heard she moved from North Korea to South Korea during Korean War time. So this time also, Reverend mentioned about True Mother. We could see our True Father's life course. We could also understand our True Mother's life course. There are different role and responsibility. Jesus Christ and True Father are the side of God masculine elements, and also there's responsibility behalf of our side of God's masculine part. And the Father finally fulfilled his responsibility as second advent Messiah, and of course inheritance of the only begotten Son side. So we could also hear the Father's final message, I completed all the providence. So when he spent the time on this earth, he fulfilled his mission and also responsibility, and True Mother totally supported for True Father to fulfill his mission and his responsible side as the masculine side of our God. Then how about our True Mother? Now, True Mother is the one who tried to fulfill her responsibility side as only begotten daughter, the feminine side of our God and Heavenly Parent. But True Father went to the spiritual world already, then who can be the one who support to fulfill through mother's also mission and the role as only begotten daughter, and also the feminine side of God and Heavenly Parent. This is the things actually for the children. So we are the children of our Heavenly Parent and true parents, and we are the one who will totally support our true mother and to fulfill the responsibility. So we can see feminine side and also masculine side. There is no higher or lower. Totally, father and mother are representative of God, the masculine side and the feminine side, only begotten son, only begotten daughter's responsibility. So now, as a children, we totally unite and support, unite with our true mother and fulfill the providential role together and complete the heaven's will and also dream. So now currently providence is going on, so continuously, and let's totally unite with our true mother and complete the providence of true parents, complete the providence of our heavenly parent, and prepare for the next generation. So today we share several messages. So thank you for attending today's morning Hundoke, and let's offer the great happiness to heavenly parent and true parents. So thank you and have a great time.
Thank you, Reverend Yutaka, for sharing and really helping us understand Mother's situation and so many amazing, beautiful events during this time. And we're very grateful, and to help us reflect on it. I have another praise song for us to share and for us to enjoy. I'll just bring that up. So please.
어머님 모시기에 너무나도 부족했던 지난 날을
Looking back, we truly repent for our inadequacies of attending our true mother. Now, through choice and devotion, for our true mother's safety and well-being, for true mother's absolute release and liberation, we will move forward earnestly.
지난 날을 저희들의 부족함을 용서하시고 풀어주시는 이제는 천심없죠 어머님 모시고
Yeah, thank you, Rev Yutaka. And yeah, there's many great events. And just sharing in Sydney, we had two couples for the blessing, Raul and Camilla, which is the couple that Reverend Yutaka showed photos of just then. They're the Indian-German couple. And then we had a Filipino couple, Herbie and Norwayne, who are currently living in Queensland, and they had a great opportunity to be a part of the blessing. Norwayne is a second gen who married outside, and then so attended the blessing as a previously married couple and received the Grace Holy Wine. And they were really inspired by the members here in Sydney, and she really wanted to connect again and really build her faith up. So it was really great to meet them. I never saw them before. I understand they were living in Queensland for about 4 years, but it was the very first time to see them, and I hope to keep in contact with them longer. Raul has been in Sydney for a while and is very much connected with Silvana. She invested so much in his care, and he is blessed to Camilla, who's a second gen. He's a first gen, and we concluded a special 40 days, so they received the blessing as a second gen couple. And really, Camilla, when she came to Australia and met our family, she rekindled her faith. She was a little distant before, but now really fervent, to really live a life of faith together with Raul. So it was really a really lovely ceremony, and many members came, and it was a great privilege to have. It would have been nice also to go to Korea to be part of the activities there, but it was good to have the blessing here as well. And hopefully next year we can double the number and continue to share the blessing with many people. So thank you, and open it up to anyone else that'd like to make a comment or share something. Please do. Yes, Jeff, go ahead.
Good morning. Anyway, this is just a little technical question, really not to do with the blessing as much as we received a fairly detailed information that True Mother could not be held accountable for the buying those items that were given to First Lady Kim. And so, but why, and just sort of wondering what case is there that that mother continues to be held for if it's not for that case? Rev Yutaka, I don't know if this is the place to share, or you're even able to share or know why this case continues.
I think there are several cases, but even there is no official result yet, even one. That's why I think no result. That's why I think they didn't do any action yet on the court cases. So first result would be coming on June 1. I don't know which things, but basically several things. So now another person already got kind of the result, like the wife of former president and also Union Ho or some politician, they received several things. But Mada case, she didn't receive any result yet. That's why I think this is the reason why Mada still under this detention center cases.
So
But I
what
think
did,
there are so many names.
yeah,
Maybe you better check the news website. You can type them. You can see many names. So please check.
Yeah.
Your question is the
all right.
name, right? What kind of name of this case is, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
what one of the cases, I mean, that one's been let go. That's right. That's not an issue anymore. The one they're looking at is a criminal case saying that mother misappropriated church funds for her own use. That's the one that another one that's outstanding. Yeah, there's several cases that've been put against mother, and they're all different. So it's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, it's quite complicated for us to know what's going on, really, and whether knowing about it makes any difference or not. But anyway, just sort of came up in my mind, this one complex thing going on we don't really understand. Anyway, just to say, of course, Great Works was an incredible experience, and yeah, just the way things are organized in Korea is incredible. Just all these performances and just all that goes on into making these events, and many, even WCLC, many things are going on. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, things are moving forward. At the same time as all this is going on, somehow these amazing things continue to take place. So there's a lot of hope here. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. It's very true. And it's time now for us to offer our unison prayer. So I'll just bring up the screen. Second. There it is. Okay, let's pray together. Thank you. Ju. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Rev Yutaka, for sharing your time here. I know it must be very busy in Korea, so thank you. And I hope everyone has a great day and see you all again tomorrow. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Have a
Thank you,
great
everyone.
day.
Thank you always.